Good morning. This is the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. My name is Dave Burney.
I'm Brent Apperson. Good morning.
7:32, and I do have the sound up this morning for the Facebook feed.
Oh, good.
I noticed yesterday the numbers were down. I guess it works better if you have sound with the picture.
Yeah, especially when it's you and me.
Yeah.
Not that the sound sometimes is all that good either, but it's got to be better than the picture sometimes.
You can look away and still listen.
Yeah, there you go.
Put it that way. And it is Halloween, so.
It is. I didn't dress up, although some people would say that I dress up for Halloween every day.
Same here. We are, of course, getting ready for Halloween. Saturday's actually Halloween, as you know, folks, 31st. Also, One Box pheasant hunt is taking place this weekend here in Broken Bow. Welcome to you all, because This is Friday, and we know that you're getting ready to go out and do some shooting at the trap range today in that competition, and the ladies have some activities. And so welcome to Custer County and Broken Bow. We appreciate you coming in. This is, I believe, the 60th One Box being held here in Broken Bow. Amazing. But we do want you folks to have a good time and a good, safe time. And I know they've taken some precautions, and there will not be house parties this evening around Broken Bow like there usually is. They'll all gather at the One Box Convention Center and do it that way, do things a little bit differently. But welcome, and we hope that you have a great hunt. The weather is pretty good, although tomorrow is going to be warm and windy. And I remember hunting pheasants in the wind is a little tougher than when it's not blowing. So good luck and have fun, and quail as well, and just have yourself a good time, good safe time.
Yeah.
All right. This is Friday.
It is, I believe. Yes.
Downtown in the square, they'll celebrate Halloween in this afternoon. Kids will be able to walk downtown and walk around the square and do their trick-or-treating all right there. And a lot of businesses and groups and different individuals will be there handing out candy. They're going to do that safely as well. But you do want to be careful this afternoon driving, folks. For you folks who have lived here, you know that. For you folks who are new in town, just a heads up, little kids get a little excited when they're out there trick-or-treating, and we just want you to know that this afternoon in the Broken Bow City Park, downtown square, there'll be kids everywhere. And we'll want to be careful about stopping and making sure there's not a little one running across the street. There's volunteers that are going to try to make sure that doesn't happen, but, you know, safety here is paramount. So be careful down there. Have a good time in Broken Bow. Check with your community leaders in your town that you're listening from. They probably have something for the kids. Churches a lot of times do things where they can safely trick-or-treat or gather. So lots of good things happening. Now, Friday also means football.
Yes. And
today we have a doubleheader, second-round playoff action.
Yes, the games that we'll broadcast on our radio stations tonight on KCNI, 1280 AM and 96.3 FM. Ansley Litchfield will play Bruning Davenport Shickley. Kickoff for the game 6 o'clock in Ansley at Dan Moore Field. And you can hear it live on KCNI Radio tonight. And then on KBBN 95.3 FM and KBBN.com, we'll have live coverage of Sandhills Thetford against Loomis from Thetford. Kickoff for that also 6 o'clock. And on the Sandhills Thetford game, we'll also be providing a special video stream of it as well on our media platform, sandhillsexpress.com, Sandhills Express Facebook page, YouTube, and Twitter. So that's the lineup for football. Also want to send out good luck wishes to SEM. They start in the six-man playoffs tonight, go on the road to Paxton. Arcadia Loop City into the second round of D1. I think they host Stanton. And Burwell in the D1 playoffs tonight as well. Some of the other area teams that we'll be keeping an eye on. in the playoffs tonight.
All right. Thank you very much, Brent. Then let's talk about tomorrow.
Okay.
Well, yes, and again, we do have the video coverage for you from Thedford tonight. And then tomorrow we've added some video coverage to one of the locations as well. So talk about volleyball tomorrow.
All right. Well, what I want to do first is I want to read a couple of announcements that came to us from Broken Bow Schools and also Loup County and Sargent Schools with Twin Loup. First off, for Broken Bow, they want the community to know that the Broken Bow Activities Department will be opening up the pass list for Saturday's district final at Boone Central tomorrow. If you're interested in going to Broken Bow's district final volleyball match at Boone Central tomorrow, you need to be on a pass list in order to get in. And the Broken Bow Activities Department is going to open that up at 8 o'clock this morning. So if you would like to attend the Broken Bow District Final Volleyball match at Boone Central tomorrow, you need to contact the Broken Bow Schools office. And here's the number, 872-6441. 872-6441, and they'll open that up beginning at 8 o'clock this morning.
Okay.
Pretty much kind of the similar deal for Twin Loup. Twin Loup is going to be playing in a district final, and they're going to play at the same place Broken Bow is. Not at the same time, but they'll play at 5. Broken Bow will play at 2. And the Twin Loup Lady Wolves will be playing Humphrey St. Francis at Boone Central Schools in Albion tomorrow. The game will be at 5 o'clock, and again, all fans will need to be on a fan list for entry into that as well. So those of you interested in attending the Twin Loup volleyball match tomorrow, you need to contact the school's office by 2:30 today to be added to the list or sign up on the Sargent or Loup County Schools Facebook pages. And that information was sent to us by the schools. So
official.
We wanted to make sure that we pass that on to you.
It's not chatter on the Facebook. It's official.
No, that is correct.
Go ahead.
All right, so radio coverage for tomorrow will look like this. We're going to do 3 matches on our radio stations. We're going to start on KBBN 95.3 FM and KBBN.com. South Loop is making it to the C26 district final, where they will play Howells Dodge, and that game will be at Central Valley High School in Greeley, and we will broadcast it on KBBN 95.3 FM and KBBN.com. And the guys are going to take the video equipment to that match, and so we'll stream it for you with the radio call on SandhillsExpress.com, Sandhills Express Facebook page, YouTube, and Twitter. That'll be South Loop and Howells Dodge in the C26 district final from Central Valley, 1 o'clock, also on KBBN Radio. 2 o'clock on KCNI, 1280 AM and 96.3 FM. We'll be in Albion at Boone Central High School, where Broken Bow will be taking on Oakland Craig for the C18 district final. Again, that'll be on KCNI, 1280 AM and 96.3 FM, also KCNI1280.com, and we'll have that match for you on the radio tomorrow afternoon. And then, as we just mentioned, Twin Loup is going to play also at Boone Central High School. So we would like to thank the powers that be that made that lineup for us. Now, obviously, we're sticking around, right? So we're going to stick around and we're going to do Twin Loup, which we're super excited about because we really thought we were only going to have a chance to do 2 matches. But because of the way things play out, we'll have Twin Loup for you. And we're going to do that on KBBN.
Yeah.
Okay? Mm-hmm. So the Twin Loup match will be on KBBN 95.3 FM and KBBN.com, and it'll start at 5 o'clock.
And earlier, if I think you plan to, if I'm not mistaken, if you can roll the first game over on both stations, you would do that as well. Am I thinking right? Simulcast?
We could.
Yeah.
I guess at the end of it, we could. I mean, there's a chance South Loop probably still be playing when we start the Broken Bow match. But if someone's out here to help us with that, we can roll it over.
I'll come out. We'll roll it over.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That way we'll get a little more reach on that and more people can listen.
All right.
Also, here's the thing. If you did the first game and walked out on Twin Loup and didn't do the second game, I would recommend they would throw Halloween apples at you, tar and feather you, and throw you in the Loup River.
Okay. Well, when we saw everything coming out, we saw that they put Twin Loop at Boone Central at 5 o'clock, and we're like, wow, doesn't that work out nice? Yeah. So, neat that we get the opportunity to do that. And we have Anselmo Myrna playing Pleasanton that day. That's at 4 o'clock in Kearney. And also good luck to Mullen, who will be playing tomorrow in a volleyball district final as well. Listen, we say this all the time when we have several area teams playing at the same time. We wish we could do everything, but obviously we can't. So, but we wish them the best in their district final and on their dream of making it to the state tournament next week.
And I would say never, but we always try to stick to our plan so that you folks know what we're going to be covering. And we don't switch around very often unless it's maybe we have a loss of personnel or we couldn't do something. But when we put our plans up on the radio and on our websites, then we really try to stick to it. The Twin Loop situation was a real bonus. We're very happy about that. And you know what? If Larry Cotner wasn't a big-time radio announcer and doing UNK football on Saturday, we'd be covering Anselmo Myrna too.
Yeah, we probably could have made that happen.
If he was able to do it. Yeah. But Jeremy taking his Saturday and setting it aside so that we can have the video that we talked about on Saturday. Gavin will be doing a great job with covering the volleyball and then yourself. But we only really have 2 volleyball coverage guys. Now, I should say we have 3 when Larry's available, but he wasn't available because he's big time. You know, he's all the way to the pinnacle, the top. And but he was always willing to help us when he can, and that just didn't work out. So we would have got one more game in if we could have. That's kind of the way we like to do things here. But we appreciate so much. Sometimes I think we talk a lot about what we're doing and what our coverage is, and we want you to know so you can watch and listen to the kids. But it's all about the kids. It's all about the schools. It's all about the communities that are so excited about them. We're just kind of the voice piece for that. And we appreciate you folks out there always so wonderfully involving us in that. And the support we get from the businesses, yes, it puts meat and potatoes on our workers' table, but I know you folks do it because you love your kids, you love your community, and we're just thankful that you make us a part of it.
Yep, well said.
Appreciate it.
And just to reiterate again, if you want to go to the C1-8 district final featuring Broken Bow against Oakland Craig, you need to be on a pass list for that. And Broken Bow Activities Department will be opening the pass list at 8 o'clock this morning for tomorrow's district final at Boone Central. So if you would like to attend the game, you've got to contact the Broken Bow Schools office at 872-6441. And also Twin Loop Lady Wolves. He'll play Humphrey St. Francis at Boone Central Schools in Albion tomorrow. Match time at 5 o'clock. Again, all fans who want to attend that match need to be on a fan list for entry for Twin Loop. So you need to call the school's offices by 2:30 today to be added to the list or sign up on the Sargent or Loop County Schools Facebook page.
All right, and I know you had a note yesterday afternoon on KCNI, and I think the note's over there, so maybe you can remember the details on it. But there was a very nice donation made to the Broken Bow Food Pantry by Cashway.
I believe so, yes.
I believe it was. And so they had some extra food, thank goodness. And I think they had a situation where the first 20 folks or families came in, got a box of goodies.
I believe so, yes.
Yeah. So you might check with the food pantry. I have a feeling that might be already gone because there's a real need out there. Thanks to the food pantry and Cashway for putting extra food on tables. Very, very important. Also, I know there's a story posted and has been on the radio, Adams Land and Cattle. Their fundraiser they do every year was real successful. For backpacks and kids and making sure our kids are ready to go to school and able to learn. So thank you very much to all the folks who participated in the Adams Land and Cattle drive that was so wonderful, and they just do such a great job with that. And I think this time of year we began thinking more about it. We should think about it year-round, but there are young people out there that maybe get one good meal a day, and sometimes we forget that. Maybe, we have these coat drives because not every kid has a warm coat. We have to remember that not everybody's getting along just as good as other people are, and whatever the case may be, the reason why to most common sense people doesn't matter, because the kids don't have any control over anything. They're waiting for a meal, they're waiting for a warm coat, and if we can get those sorts of things to them through these kinds of community-minded people and events, let's do it.
Amen to that.
All right. Oh, now we need to get into the mood.
Oh, we do. All right. Oh, getting into the Halloween mood a day early. Love it. With that music, it's really hard to not start talking like this.
Today is National Frankenstein Day.
Is it now?
Yes.
Okay.
Not Frankenstein.
All right.
Frankenstein. The last Friday in October.
Okay.
Celebrating the novel Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. Did you know Frankenstein has been around since 1818?
Wow.
Yes.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Well, he gets new parts every once in a while.
Well, yeah. There you go.
This is also kind of Halloween-like. This is National Text Your Ex Day. A good idea? Well, maybe not. But you won't know until you try. So if you have an ex out there, give them a text on Halloween, pre-Halloween, or maybe even Halloween night. We'll have some other Halloween tidbits today. Mid-Plains Community College will be here today live in the studio. Other than that, we have a lot of things to cover. Right now, Brent Apperson is going to give you a chance to win a prize.
Yes, I am.
From the game.
There you go. We'll give away a token for a free personal pan pizza, one topping today, from Pizza Hut in Broken Bow. And here's a question, since it is Halloween tomorrow. Our trivia questions this week have been about horror movies. All right, in Nightmare on Elm Street, one of the classics, this is a good question. What colors are Freddy Krueger's sweater?
What?
In Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy Krueger, the villain, he wore a sweater. It was striped. What were the colors? Was it purple and gold, red and black, black and gold, or red and green? In the movie Nightmare on Elm Street, what colors are Freddy Krueger's sweater? Purple and gold, red and black, black and gold, or red and green? If you know, call us at 872-2801.
And action!
It's Dave and Brent getting the action started on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show on KCNI KBBN.
Psst. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Hold on. I'm not sure why I was whispering. The savings Nate and Jack at Universal Insurance are seeing when people switch is not a secret. They have several insurance companies you can choose from for your commercial business, farm, and personal auto. They've moved it all. Why not save money while getting great coverage at the same time, backed by a couple of guys who have your back? Talk to Nate and Jack at Universal Insurance in Broken Bow today and insure your universe.
Are you having a hard time getting moving after your surgery? Call Team Physical Therapy 872-5111. If you have recently undergone surgery to your knee, hip, shoulder, back, or wrist, or having trouble doing the things you love, call Team Physical Therapy 872-5111. With our highly trained staff in orthopedic rehabilitation, we are committed to getting you moving again. Call us at any of our locations close to you or check us out at myteampt.com 872-5111.
We have Margaret on the line. Good morning, Margaret. How are you?
Good.
Good. Do you want to spook out a little with us?
Yikes.
There's a little spooky for you.
Okay, Margaret, here's your question. In the movie Nightmare on Elm Street, what colors were Freddy Krueger's sweater? Purple and gold, red and black, black and gold, or red and green?
Red and green.
That's it. Yep, it was red and green. And
I've seen them all.
Yeah, have you? Oh, man. I remember the first one. I couldn't sleep for a week. My gracious. Margaret, because you've answered correctly, we have for you a token that's going to get you a free personal pan pizza, one topping at the Pizza Hut in Broken Bow. So just swing on out and see us when you can.
Okay, sounds good.
Thanks, Margaret. Have a great day.
You too. Bye.
Bye. Somebody's knocking.
Hello?
Somebody's knocking. Ooh. We're just going to play some Halloween music for you.
Can we play Michael Jackson Thriller later in the show? Come on, Dave, it's Halloween.
That is a horror story. Yeah, we'll.
Okay.
That sounded a little bit like Santa Claus.
Yeah, I thought the same thing.
Ooh, that's spooky. 7:54 is your time. Dave and Brent with you here on The Breakfast Show. Want to invite you to stay tuned. At the top of the hour, we'll have a little weather and news for you. As we mentioned, Mid-Plains Community College is our only in-the-studio guest today, but we do have a lot of things we want to talk about. Did receive some comments here on our chat. The chat is right behind the mic boom, so forgive me here. I have to kind of look around the corner. In from Larry Cotner. Thanks for the compliment and making me feel guilty all at the same time. My pleasure, Larry.
Yeah. Glad we could do that.
Good morning from Carol. Lynn, happy Halloween to you, too. And good morning to Andy Gibbons, who doesn't monkey around. And good morning to Steve, who have checked in with us this morning. Appreciate that very much. Boy, you know what? This coffee we have right now is okay.
Yeah, I think okay is the word for it.
It's so-so.
Yeah.
It's a little bitter. It leaves stains on your teeth, on your coffee cup. It's oily on top.
It is a bit.
So where would you go to get a nice, fresh cup of coffee that really hits the spot, that just isn't really a regular cup of coffee, Brent?
I would send you to if I can say it, Brew Baker's Coffee House and Gifts. That's where I would send you.
Been there, done that.
Brew Breakers. No, Brew Bakers. Hey, they're open Tuesday through Friday, 8 a.m. until 5 p.m., and also open on Saturdays from 9 until 3. And while you're there enjoying a delicious cup of coffee, they want to make sure that you put on your calendar the following days, because they are planning for you a special holiday open house at the Brew Baker's Coffee House and Gifts in Arnold. And it's going to be coming up on Thursday, November 5th from 8 a.m. until 7 p.m. Also that day, they'll be serving some hot cider and appetizers from 5 to 7. That's on Thursday, November 5th. And then on Friday, November 6th, 8 to 5, they'll be open. And Saturday, November 7th, their open house from 9 to 3. That's like next week.
Yeah.
Wow. Some of the things that they'll feature, 25% off merchandise. Some exclusions will apply. They're going to have some new Christmas decor in for you to look at. A lot of stocking stuffer ideas for all ages. So here's the opportunity to go pick out some stuff to fill those stockings for Christmas coming up. There will be gifts for the whole family and your friends. Register to win a great door prize. Shop local, shop early, and save at Brubaker's Coffee House and Gifts Holiday Open House in Arnold, Nebraska. Again, it will run Thursday, November 5th from 8 to 7, also Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, November 7th from 9 to 3. Brubaker's Coffee House and Gifts in Arnold.
Little oil on that one.
Yeah,
Wouldn't hurt.
somebody's walking into the studio.
Well, this is the Halloween, we call it Halloween Eve on Friday, and then Halloween day and night, and a chance to, kind of cut loose a little bit and be somebody else. And, by the way, wear a mask.
Yes.
Because, there's all this controversy over wearing masks. Well, Halloween takes care of that. You can wear a mask and be having some fun and be right in the groove.
Yes.
I wish I would have gotten a hold of Velma at Circle V Stitch and Post, because she could have made a special garment with embroidery on it. Maybe, a picture of Frankenstein or your favorite spook. Or, even, I suppose, politician, but that kind of falls into the same category.
Yeah. You could just get a shirt that says boo on it. They can do stuff like that for you at Circle V Stitch and Post, no matter what the occasion. Halloween, a special anniversary, wedding, baby shower you're invited to. Circle V Stitch and Post can put together a very unique, personalized gift for whatever occasion you're looking for a gift for. To get your creation started today, just call Velma at 872-6173. 872-6173 is the number. Hey, bosses out there.
Yeah, bosses.
Hello, bosses.
You bosses.
Those in charge. Listen close. Thinking of gifts or office wear for your employees? Well, Velma can help you with the right style and garment to help your work area look as professional as they come. Interested in a new logo or maybe redoing your logo? Boy, I can't talk today, can I?
That's all right, Brent.
Call Velma at 872-6173, and she'll help you get your creation started today.
Talking can be a struggle at times, and I understand that more than most. It's challenging when you wake up during the night and you think, I'm ready for a great day, and then you get here and then you can't talk. It's a little frustrating.
It is a bit, in this business especially.
News is next.
You are awakened by the twitter of a little bird.
Now it's Dave and Brent.
I knew there was a reason I got out of bed this morning.
The Get Up and Go Breakfast Show on KCNI KBBN. You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. Americans are lining up to vote like never before. The latest estimate, more than 82 million have cast early ballots. This man is among them in Houston.
It's important to flip Texas because the people in power, they have been ignoring the public desire for equality, the public desire for progress for too long.
The presidential candidates will campaign in the Midwest today. Yesterday, both made stops in battleground territory, Florida. CBS's Major Garrett.
Joe Biden knows they have run up the margins on early vote, and they have to have also a matching day of operation in Florida. If they do, they win early. And as the former vice president said yesterday, if he wins Florida, it's over.
State Health Secretary Dr. Rachel Levine is urging Pennsylvanians to keep Thanksgiving to nuclear families and buy smaller turkeys.
And that's a tremendous sacrifice that we're asking people to make, but it is absolutely necessary at this challenging time.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Gavin Higgins with you, and here was a look at state news. A house fire that took the Sydney Volunteer Fire Department hours to put out on Tuesday flared up on Wednesday night. Calls of the re-emboldened flames came in around 8 p.m. on Wednesday. When News Channel Nebraska's reporter arrived on scene, there was a heavy amount of smoke coming from the residence. Crews inside the home, as well as a firefighter on a ladder truck, could be seen spraying water at targeted parts of the roof of the home. Around 9:15, most of the smoke coming from the house was gone. Crews did remain on scene. Traffic was once again blocked off from 7th to 9th Avenues along Maple Street. The same house originally caught fire Tuesday morning. Crews were on scene for roughly 8 hours working to extinguish the flames. The cause of the fire remains under investigation by the State Fire Marshal's office. The house is considered a total loss. A Northeast Nebraska man is heading to prison on child abuse and sexual assault charges. 78-year-old Roger Stuckwish of Tilden previously pleaded no contest to 6 charges: first-degree sexual assault of a child, attempt to commit sexual assault of a child, and 4 counts of child abuse. He was sentenced to 68 years in prison. He was originally arrested in February. The charges stem from incidents from 2005 to 2016 involving several minors, all of whom were 14 or younger. Before his sentencing, Judge Mark Johnson said, quote, "Make no mistake, Mr. Stuckwish, you are a monster. This is all on you." State Fire Marshal investigators are releasing new information about a fatal fire over the weekend. Investigators say the fire at a rural house about 2 miles east of Philly was caused by a propane leak within the house. 20-year-old Courtney Knapp of Beatrice died from smoke inhalation related to the fire. 21-year-old Jaden McGuire and 20-year-old Tyler Reed, both of Philly, are being treated at CHI St. Elizabeth and Lincoln and are in critical condition. Investigators say the fire started early Saturday morning at the house on South 162nd Road. Firefighters found a fully involved house fire when they arrived. McGuire and Reed were able to escape the house on their own and were flown to St. Elizabeth by medical helicopter.
Here's your weatherology forecast. For today, we'll stay under plenty of sunshine across the region with a high near 62. Moving into tonight, lows cool to around 36 under clear skies. And then for your Saturday, sunny skies return with a high near 59 and a breezy west-northwest wind at 10 to 25, gusting as high as 40 miles per hour. Finally for Sunday, 50 with lots of sunshine. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Derek Dahlman.
Questions about your retirement deserve more than just a call center. Hi, I'm Janet Lawhorn, your local Edward Jones financial advisor. Let me show you the difference personal attention can make when it comes to your goals. Contact me at 308-872-6849. That's 308-872-6849. Personal attention? That's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
8:04. And it's 31 degrees outside under a clear sky. Winds are calm. Barometric pressure up 1 point now in the last hour at 3015s. Been pretty steady after falling earlier in the morning. Humidity at 90%. Our high yesterday, very nice 58 with an overnight low of 31. Although I did notice we dropped after 7 o'clock down to 30 degrees this morning. Sunrise this morning occurred at 8:08. Sunset at 6:37. I guess really the sun isn't up yet at 8:08, is it? It's 8:04. Oh. So, yeah, I guess the sun isn't up yet. It's 8:04.
Oh, okay.
So,
and it's to come up when?
8:08.
8:08.
6:37, sunset. 8:09, sunrise tomorrow. And remember, when you go to bed tomorrow night, roll that clock back 1 hour. You'll be on standard time at 2 a.m. Sunday morning.
So sunrise will be 7:09.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, Sunday morning.
Sunday morning. Yeah, today's Friday, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can I just go back home? Can I just go back home, crawl into bed, and then I'll get up in 30 minutes, and can I just start the day over? I mean, this has been terrible. True story today. I get up, getting dressed. I'm walking around. I'm like, where's my belt? Where's my belt? I'm asking my wife, have you seen my belt? No, I haven't seen it. You want to know where my belt was? It was around my waist. That's a true story. I can't talk this morning. I'm talking about sunrise tomorrow. I'm basically telling people to set their clocks back tonight. No, don't do that. It's tomorrow night. I just want to start the day over.
We'd let you do that, except there's too much to do today. We got to go do some sports tonight.
I know, and that has me nervous now.
Oh, you'll get geared up for sports. That little...
I hope I can get it turned around.
That little switch will go off in your brain.
All right.
You're a sports guy.
Okay.
No doubt. You'll be all right. That's a ghost if you don't know.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Sounds like a sickly mosquito.
No, it's a ghost. He's flying around in here right now. Whoa.
Is it a friendly ghost?
Oh.
Mr. Clean Magic Eraser.
Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean.
That's a ghost. That's a ghost.
It is not. That's a mosquito that's sick, is what it sounds
like. It's a ghost flying around. Can't you imagine it?
I can hear it. It sounds like those fake ghosts on Beetlejuice.
Oh.
The movie.
Oh.
Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice, yeah.
Michael Keaton, was he Beetlejuice?
I believe so.
I think
yes.
he was, yeah.
Yeah.
He was pretty freaky.
Bit of trivia for you.
Really?
Beetlejuice only appears in 20 minutes of the whole movie.
No.
Look it up.
Really?
No.
Look it up.
Really?
Yeah.
Just 20 minutes?
Yeah. I just read that the other day.
Oh.
No kidding.
Useless trivia in my mind.
I remember watching it years ago when it came out, and I remember when it was over going, there wasn't enough Beetlejuice.
There you go.
So I guess that would be the reason. He was only on the screen for 20 minutes.
20 minutes. Well, maybe we have to say his name 3 times or else he doesn't show up.
Oh.
It's one of my favorite Halloween-ish movies.
Is it?
Yeah.
Do you guys like the commercial where the teenagers are outside of their car and then they say, why don't you just go back to the car? No, let's go hide by the chainsaws.
And when the guy raises his mask and rolls his eyes, that's pretty funny.
That's a pretty good one.
Yes.
That's a pretty good one. So what are you dressing up today for Halloween? Or I guess you're dressing up tonight because it's one box, but you won't wear a costume, I don't suppose.
No, probably a mask.
Yeah?
Ba-dum-bum.
Ba-bum-bum.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So how's things at the college, at the school?
Good. Yeah.
Casey Johnson's our guest.
Oh,
by
I'm
the
sorry.
way.
Casey Johnson, Mid-Plains Community
College.
I was so into the ghosts there, I kind of
But you know what? You're like a regular, so
I know.
I'm always people know you when they hear your voice.
I'm always haunting this place.
Oh.
I'm full of them today. I kind of came in a little early because we were talking about the ghosts, so I didn't give you a chance to say, I'm here.
Can we just say you're a scream?
Oh, nice.
Love it.
Yeah. Stay tuned, folks. More to come.
Right.
I'll be over here thinking.
No, we have some scary good classes coming up at the college. We do. We have some really fun things coming up here. First of all, as we've been saying for weeks now, registration is open, so you can get going for your spring courses. I just wanted to mention, too, I had someone had emailed me, actually, and she said, well, I was looking at the Broken Bow list of classes, and I didn't see what I was looking for. And that's pretty common. We don't, on our list of classes, we can't list everything, but we really can get just about anything. Now, I mean that, with the exception of things like we can't really do HVAC here yet, or those kind of specialized courses. But if you're looking at that and you go, well, I really need this certain business course to move on with my degree, but you don't see it on Broken Bow's list of classes, please call or email me, because I can usually make some magic happen and get that class here for a student. We've even, kind of in this age of Zoom and other platforms, we can usually get that to a certain location. So, if you're not in Broken Bow, we have a student that lives up in Dunning, for example, and she doesn't always drive here every day, so she can Zoom her class, right to her home. We try to accommodate students as best we can. So if you're looking at our website and you don't see something there, say something, because we can usually get that here. So, and that usually comes, after somebody looks at that and needs that course. So it's hard to anticipate every single need that every student is going to have, but we can do that. You just got to ask.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, don't know until you ask. And then
yes.
I suppose if there were some of those hands-on classes that you don't have here, you could help them get lined up where they can get it too, I imagine, through the school system.
Yeah. So, we have students who take classes here. We have students who drive to North Platte. They take them online, and sometimes they need to switch things around a little bit. If you're driving to North Platte and your gas is really killing your wallet and you'd rather stay here in Broken Bow, just give us a call. We can usually flip that around and make it so you can stay here. And the reverse is true also. Sometimes we have students who really want to be in person with that instructor, and so they decide they want to drive to North Platte. We can make that happen as well. Same thing for an online course. If you're in online and you're like, I don't know if I like this, that would be my preference. We can usually get you over into an on-site class, or the reverse is true there too. So,
and let's face it, Brent, traveling can be ghastly.
It can be, yes.
As far as cost goes.
Yeah. Yes. And what they have going on sounds spooktacular.
Yes. And, you can get together and share the cost and cut the expense like a knife.
Oh. Yes.
That was a good one.
I'm thinking.
I like that one. Yeah, so just make sure that you let us know. That's the most important thing, is we don't always see all of our students nowadays. So get a hold of us and let us know. We did have advising day last week. Went really well. We had several students come in. If you missed it, you can give us a call. We can set you up with either a phone call or a Zoom call, FaceTime, whatever we have to do. We'll get your registration in. We can do that over the phone during these kind of weird times. And our advisors in North Platte leave open Tuesdays to kind of meet with students via phone, Zoom, things like that. So if that works out for you, then we'll get you connected that way. So make sure you give us a call.
Okay. A question,
Yes.
maybe a little lead into it. Several months ago, you had the bin safety classes.
Yes, grain bin. Mm-hmm.
Grain bins. And then, of course, you have classes that enhance and change people's lives. Doesn't it kind of feel good that maybe you had a class that possibly could save a life?
We think about that during these harvest times. I just saw somebody had posted a picture the other day of, a farmer up on top of a grain bin. And, we hope that, even if it's, you'll never know if a life was saved by a class like that. But we certainly hope that, just spreading that word and, even hearing the words grain bin safety can sometimes trigger someone to go, let's see, what should I be doing here? What kind of equipment should I be using? Somebody close, that kind of thing. So.
And the other one I think that kind of stands out, that's an obvious one, is the suicide prevention that you have been a big part of, trying to get word out and communication about how to avoid that or how to spot that in somebody you love. Those are a couple things that go beyond education, really. So that's what Mid-Plains has brought to us that we didn't really have before.
Yeah, we have fun. We like to do, the sneaker marbling and the pumpkin carving and all those kinds of things. Those are fun classes. But then, as you said, we try to bring things that are going to really benefit the community. So
yeah, thank you for that.
For.
And the fun classes too, because right now we're all looking for ways we can have fun without getting ourselves or somebody else unhealthy. So these kind of classes come in, the painting classes, all the different things that people have taken. Sounds even crazy, but, the QuickBooks classes that people can be working on at home, from home.
Yep.
Everything has changed a little bit, but Mid-Plains has been right in the middle of it.
We try to. We just had a meeting a couple weeks ago about some of our area classes, and by that we mean there might be a course that Imperial campus is offering, and we've really been rethinking how can we take that course that's offered in Imperial and make it available to our entire area, all 18 counties, all the way up to Valentine. And so we're putting together a list of things like that. They're a virtual format, but we try to make them interactive. And for better or for worse, that's kind of the world we live in right now, is, just making sure that you can take a course that's maybe not offered in your area, but still learn something. So we're putting together, we've got some pretty fun ones actually coming up this winter, and really things that we would have never thought of had this all not happened. So, it's not all a bad thing. I mean, you have to kind of take the good with the
Yeah.
not so great.
There's we've learned some ways to do some things a little bit better or make them more available without travel and so forth, which, I'm feeling a little sentimental today. I don't know why, but I think about what the school started out as and what it has become. A little office that Mr. Davis had, and he had people in and helped a lot of people get education. But the emphasis as time has went along is everybody can use the school, including students, and that seems to be bigger and bigger than ever. Getting students who want to go to 2-year classes to start with, and maybe that's all they want to do and get into the workforce, and a head start on getting to college too through the school.
Yep. Well, that's what we really focus on is, we start with students very young and look at their goals and what they want to do and help them make a plan. So, yeah.
All right. Was there other things you wanted to highlight this morning?
I think that's about what we've got coming up here. Of course, you can stay up to date on our upcoming courses on our website. You can go to mpcc.edu, scroll down and click on Broken Bow. You can go to our website and click on Business and Community Education and find Broken Bow, and you'll see all those kind of fun courses that we talk about. And then our Facebook page is a great way to keep up to date, too. Joan does a great job with posting some of the upcoming things that we've got here. So she'll be here next Friday to talk about the upcoming community education courses for the month.
I'm glad you brought that up because I was going to ask you about Joan. Now, she's from Texas.
Yes.
And she's been in here a few times. Has she said anything? Does she like us at all? Or, she said, those guys are weird, I don't want to go back, or I don't mind going in, or I'll go if I have to. Where are we at on that with Joan?
She gave you a solid 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10. That's
we'll take that.
Well, I hope Brent behaves better next time. Maybe we'll get a 10.
Yeah. I'm probably the reason we got the 9.
No, 10 out of 10 stars out of 5 for you guys.
Well, she's a great young lady and very, very well equipped to do what she's doing for you. I think you've been lucky there.
Absolutely. She actually just came back from Texas. She missed the snow.
Oh, that's too bad.
I know. I didn't think that was really very fair, but
I bet we'll have some more for her.
Yeah, I'm sure. But she is actually running for the chamber board, so give her her little bio a look there and vote for Joan.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Let's see. What else? Any other questions we wanted to ask Casey from Mid-Plains? Anything on your mind, Brent?
I don't think so.
All right. How do you I have one for you. How do you go through golf withdrawal? Now, I see they've moved these sticks off the greens.
I shed a tear the other day when I drove by. And
yeah, because it's supposed to be 70 Tuesday.
They do what they have to do, but man.
Well, I suppose it has to do with the ground getting a little frozen, with that 6-degree temperature.
Would it be too much to ask for Topgolf to come to Broken Bow?
Oh, wow.
What is Topgolf? Sorry, she probably fell off her chair. I don't know.
You could play Pebble Beach.
Yes.
On Topgolf.
Topgolf is, they have different floors. You can be on the first floor, second floor, third floor.
Oh, I've seen those, yeah.
And it's heated, and you're kind of inside, and then you hit to an outdoor driving range.
I drove by one when I went to see my parents a few months ago. They drove me by one at, it's all together. It may have not been Fayetteville, but it was like in that, Rogers and Fayetteville and Springdale. They're all together now. But anyway, they drove me around one. Oh, wow. Those
fun.
are cool.
Yeah.
Those kind of started, I think, in Japan and Asian countries. Do you have to eat sushi when you use those?
I would think that would make my day if I could eat sushi and play golf.
Oh, wow.
You like sushi?
I do.
I've never had it.
Dave, you're killing me this morning. No Topgolf, no sushi?
I'm a kind of a bread and butter, meat and potatoes guy.
Well, you can eat meat and potatoes. If you manage to get Topgolf here, you can eat whatever you want.
Well, have you ever tried those sushi bars in the airports?
Well, I'm
just asking.
It's like the McDonald's of sushi.
I wouldn't know. We actually did. I think it was in Boston when we came home from vacation last time. We went to one of those. What do you call them? It was not just a sushi. It was a fish. Of course, in Boston, you'd expect that.
Yeah.
But I have to say, it was a little bit like fast food fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need good sushi.
But you can tell when you're walking through the alleys or the big hallways in the airport, you're getting close to a sushi bar because you can smell it before you get there.
Maybe that's an idea for a class. We could have sushi rolling as a class.
Yeah.
That's an idea. I like that one.
You know Liana Herbig?
Yes.
She's big on sushi.
Mm-hmm. It's delicious.
We had sushi once when we fished in Canada, but it was kind of by accident.
Not sushi.
Our guide.
That was just plain raw fish.
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
Yeah. What was it? He forgot the pan to put the fish in to fry.
That's not
the shore
good.
lunch. And so he rigged up this deal. He got a fire going, and then he put them on a stick. And
tried the rotisserie
that was
thing?
a full fish.
Yeah. Oh.
Because I don't know, surely he had a knife, but anyways, a full fish. And
but it didn't get cooked all the way through?
You know how northern pike kind of slimy when they get warm?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
that's
he thought we should go ahead and eat it, and there was kind of goop running off the end of the fish. Yellow stuff coming out of their tummy. I don't know.
Wow. Thanks for sharing that story during breakfast time.
That's the scariest
awesome.
one you've told.
It's a true story. Well, you get in there and get the right parts into the right part of the fish. It's pretty good, but there was a lot of excess things going on there that really were distracting. Well, thanks for coming in, Case. Appreciate it very much. Got a little Bruce Springsteen lined up for you to kind of cheer you up out there. A little Hello Sunshine.
crafts, and more during One Box Weekend at the Broken Bow Municipal Building. Saturday from 9 to 4, check out Mason Quilting, The Secret Garden, Coated Metal Creations, Julie's Cards and Crafts, Modern Marines, Keys Canning and Crafts, Usborne Books, and more. Sin's Handmade Items, Karen's Comfort Crystals, Sipology by Steep Tea, Pampered Chef, Heartland Market, Plundered Jewelry, Plain Air Meadows, Blessing Bags, 100-fold Denise's Gel Magic, Lux by Leslie, Morning Lark Crochet, Smudge Proof Smooches, Pink Zebra, Mary Kay, Tupperware, New Skin, Betsy's Bling, Sugar Shack, Color Street, Willow Tree, Watkins, Scentsy, and more. Concessions by The Secret Garden, too. This Saturday from 9 to 4 at the Municipal Building in Broken Bow.
Winter, spring, summer, or fall. Now all you got to do is call. And I'll be there, yeah, yeah, yeah. You've got a friend.
Sometimes life changes just like the seasons. Do you have the right accounts for where you're at in life? Call or stop by any NSB branch in Broken Bow, Myrna, or Callaway, and they'll be there. Nebraska State Bank, member FDIC.
You've got a friend.
That's a real live effect there. I don't do it over
here. You really do that quite well.
One of the funnest nights I remember was I was being the humpback creepy guy at a Halloween spook house out there.
Oh, the hunchback of
many years
Notre
ago.
Dame.
And they had to drag your foot.
Oh yeah.
And kids would come in, and I would take them around, and I would.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a fun night.
Yeah.
I did a lot of. you want to go with me on a tour? And they said no.
Yeah, I don't blame them. I would have turned around and walked away.
Okay. I hate to do this because I'm still torqued with the Ruski from last time. She's feeding all the conversations we have here, both on and off the air, by the way, Mr. Apperson. Even when we talk about things that we don't talk about on the air, the Ruski's listening. She's sending that information to Russia.
No, you don't know that.
Yes, she is.
No.
Yep.
Now, the listening part, I think, yes. But the sending the information on, you don't know that.
What do you suppose she does with it? Just stores it? It's going somewhere, and you know it's going to Putin.
I kind of hope not with the things that you have said.
Well, both of us would be in a little trouble.
Oh, there you go, grouping me into it again.
Well, sometimes even when I talk to Brent off the air, folks, about certain things, he just kind of sits over there and has this kind of little look on his face like, oh, gosh, I don't want to talk about this. So.
Yes. So you want to talk to her or what?
I don't want to talk to the Ruski.
You don't? Okay.
You can if you want. She's probably got some sort of.
Well, I don't know. You brought you kind of brought the level up to where people can hear her if we visit with her. So I didn't know what your plan was.
Well, you wanted to play that Thriller song by Michael Jackson.
Yeah, Thriller. It's Halloween.
Yeah.
You got to play Werewolves of London yet, too.
Well, we have that in our playlist. We don't have the Thriller in there because, that's not our general format, although you will hear it during the 80s show.
I've heard it a few times on the 80s show. Yeah.
Greg Dobish will be happy. He likes.
It's up to you. I mean, listen, you're the one in charge. So if you don't want it played, I understand.
No, you wanted to play it. The folks out there want to get into the Halloween spirit. And if that song does it, I'm willing to step aside. I have issues with Michael Jackson that I can't talk about on the air. But you can go ahead and ring him up. Most of the information that we've talked about already today is already in Russia anyway. So take it away, Brent. I don't want to talk to her.
All right. Well, let's see if she's awake. Alexa, good morning. Oh, now she's giving me the cold shoulder.
Oh.
Thanks a lot.
Oh, see there? We've been talking about her sending information, and now she won't. Now she's just lit up blue.
See, you started this. If you wouldn't have said those things, she probably would have talked to us.
Alexa, you're creepy. Oh, see?
See, no response.
Well, I threatened to unplug her the other day. Oh, try it again.
All right, I'll try it one more time. Alexa, good morning. Yeah, she's not saying anything.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to unplug
Giving
her.
me the cold shoulder.
I'm going to unplug her.
Thanks, Dave.
Oh,
her and I have always kind of had a...
Not all ideas should
Oh, hello. Oh, maybe she's just not coming through the speaker.
No, I was...
I don't know.
Oh.
Oh, you didn't have the button.
Try it now.
See, now you owe her an apology, because the reason we weren't hearing her was not because of her. It was because of you.
Well,
So you should apologize.
I'm not apologizing to the Ruski. There's no way.
All right, so let's try it again. If people have an Alexa device by their radio right now, they are so mad at us because their Alexa device is going crazy. Let's see if we can get ours to work. Alexa, good morning.
Good morning.
There we go.
It's Frankenstein Friday, in honor of Mary Shelley's famous story about bringing people together. It's one of my favorite books, and a good reminder that not all ideas should be fleshed out.
Fleshed out?
Yeah, I got it.
So bad. Oh.
Alexa, play Michael Jackson's Thriller on Amazon Music.
Here's Thriller by Michael Jackson
Yeah.
on Amazon Music.
Happy weeks. Hey, we probably better specify. Apparently, we were confusing Christy's daughter today.
Yes.
This is not officially Halloween. You and I are kind of celebrating Halloween because we won't have a breakfast show tomorrow.
Right.
But Halloween is actually tomorrow.
Yes. We don't want to confuse you folks.
Yeah.
But you can celebrate Halloween 2 days if you like. Let's talk a little bit about Stan. He knows all about Halloween.
Okay.
At the Whiskey Barrel. And there's a lot of times people do, I don't know how it works this year, but maybe social distancing and getting together. I'm not sure. But as we alluded to earlier, everybody could wear a mask this Halloween and get along just fine, even just a regular safety mask. Put some scary things on it.
There you go.
But anyway, when you go into the Whiskey Barrel, you're going to be able to find whatever you need. And spirits are available, pop and everything, and good, friendly service there. That's what I think really stands out at the Whiskey Barrel. Not to mention that Stan is maybe one of the smartest people in the world, and he knows everything.
Mm-hmm.
His sign today, by the way, says, "What do ghosts drink on Halloween?"
I don't know.
Booze.
Well, okay.
Thanks,
yeah,
thanks to Kristen.
I guess that would make sense.
Kristen noticed it today, so she told me that's what it said. By the way, not to get too far off track here, thank you, Kristen, for the beautiful decorations here in the Breakfast Show studio. Don't thank you enough for that. I know Emily helps out with that sometimes as well. Now, back to Stan.
Yes.
He is open 7 days a week. Did you know that?
I did. Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, you've told me.
He lives. His business is right across the street from Gateway Motors, where the man who can eat the most popcorn in the world lives. He's also sandwiched between Subway and Betcare with the Whiskey Barrel. And check out their signs there. It changes all the time. Stan comes up with these very unique and very intellectual, sometimes comedic phrases that he puts on the sign. Most importantly, we want to stress to you that you get free advice with purchase and free ice with purchase. And you don't have to worry about spending too much on whatever your favorite is, because Stan checks his competition. He makes sure that you're not overpaying for any products in his store, just a good, fair price where he can make a living, continue to help people with his expertise, and it's a win-win for everybody. The Whiskey Barrel in Broken Bow, 7 days a week. All right. I don't really like using the Ruski, but I would like you to ask her to play the Monster Mash.
Okay. All right. Alexa, play the Monster Mash on Amazon Music.
Here's Monster Mash by Bobby Boris Pickett on Amazon Music.
Tomorrow at Boone Central High School in Albion, featuring Broken Bow against Oakland Craig. You need to be on a pass list in order to get in. So the Broken Bow Activities Department is opening up that pass list. And if you would like to attend the game, you need to call the school office at 308-872-6441. That's 872-6441. Also, Twin Loop has asked us to announce and remind you that Twin Loop will play Humphrey St. Francis at Boone Central Schools in Albion tomorrow. That game is set for 5 o'clock. All fans will need to be on a fan list for entry, so you must call the school's offices by 2:30 today to be added to the list or sign up on the Sargent or Loop County Schools Facebook page. Hey, Dave.
Yes.
That sound reminds me to ask you, just tell you, that Gibbons Electric does not monkey around.
They do not.
No. And you don't want someone monkeying around when it comes to electricity. So contact Gibbons Electric of Ansley today for your jobs, big or small. Andy will give you a free estimate. He can do it all, residential, commercial, agricultural, offering 15 years of experience and is eager to go to work for you. Give him a call today at 308-763-1193. Gibbons Electric. They don't monkey around.
Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. 4 more days, and voters continue to line up to cast early ballots.
This is actually my first time voting. I usually haven't really found it as important as I do this year.
CBS's Janet Shamlian is in Texas.
Houston voters are turning out in record numbers this year.
Texans in general are pretty fed up with how things have been.
But it's young Texans driving the historic surge.
Almost 90,000 new daily COVID cases in the U.S. yesterday add up to a new record. Restaurants in parts of Illinois are ready to suspend indoor dining Sunday. CBS's Adriana Diaz.
Restaurants here in Chicago have had to get creative to stay afloat, and one way to do that is with these igloos, which allow diners to eat outside.
California health officials identify the first case of simultaneous COVID flu infection.
We're not telling people not to get together with family and friends. What we're suggesting is when you do, use common sense and take responsibility for your actions. Don't go to a gathering if you're sick.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Eddie Garcia.
News from college football where Trevor Lawrence, quarterback for top-ranked Clemson and expected to be the number 1 pick in the NFL draft, is tested positive for COVID-19. He will not play Saturday against Boston College. Under ACC rules, he must isolate for 10 days. Clemson will play at number 4 Notre Dame next Saturday. Fresno State rolled over Colorado State 38-17, and Georgia Southern beat South Alabama 24-17 on the field. Also in the NFL, Week 8 getting underway with a Thursday night game in Charlotte where the Falcons beat the Panthers 25-17. Atlanta quarterback Matt Ryan did not have a touchdown pass. He and running back Todd Gurley each had a touchdown run in the win. Down 8 in the final minute and driving, Carolina quarterback Teddy Bridgewater threw an interception to ice the win for Atlanta. They improved to 2-6. Carolina drops to 3-5. Baseball news: the Chicago White Sox have hired 76-year-old Hall of Fame manager Tony La Russa to be their next skipper. He last managed St. Louis in 2011. Detroit Tigers are reportedly finalizing a deal to hire A.J. Hinch as their next manager. He was fired by the Astros following their cheating scandal.
Here's your weatherology forecast. For today, we'll stay under plenty of sunshine across the region with a high near 62. Moving into tonight, lows cool to around 36 under clear skies. And then for your Saturday, sunny skies return with a high near 59 and a breezy west-northwest wind at 10 to 25, gusting as high as 40 miles per hour. Finally for Sunday, 50 with lots of sunshine. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Derek Dahlman.
This is time that matters. A window of time to help protect the ones you love. Your preteen benefits from staying up to date with their well visits. This is your window of protection. Schedule their well visit now. Brought to you by Merck.
Hi, I'm Bruce Fabrizio, inventor of Simple Green, the iconic cleaning formula known around the globe. Try a Simple Green product today, and if you're not 100% satisfied, I'll refund your money. Visit us at simplegreen.com.
Simple Green. Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean.
Most people know that Mr. Clean Magic Eraser removes crayon and scuff marks from walls, but did you know it even cleans tough kitchen and bathroom messes that are sometimes tough to tackle? Just wet, squeeze, and erase gray soap scum on your bathtub. Erase cloudy hard water spots in your shower. Erase burnt-on stovetop messes. So for all your tough kitchen and bathroom messes, try Mr. Clean Magic Eraser.
Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean.
9:05 is your time. I love Mr. Clean. I think Mr. Clean is a very, very good product.
Well, good. You dropped your paper.
Oh, I wanted to talk about the Veterans Day coming up November 11th. They'll be hosting, well, they're not hosting. They're having a raffle, hosting a raffle. They're not having their annual soup supper this year, so instead they'll be selling raffle tickets for your chance to win either $100, $300, or $500 gift cards to the grocery cart in Broken Bow. The drawing will be held November 11th on Veterans Day. Now, right now, if you want to pick up your tickets, you can purchase them at Culligan here in Broken Bow. They'll take care of you there. 1 for $5, 5 for $20. On Veterans Day on November 11th, stop by the Veterans Building from 8 a.m. until 7 p.m. to purchase tickets, with the drawing to be held that night. Now, later on in the show, we'll be giving you a chance to win one of those tickets. That could win you up to $500 in groceries at the grocery cart in Broken Bow, Nebraska.
Great prize.
Super good prize.
Mm-hmm. What, am I eligible?
No.
Okay.
Fun facts. Halloween started as a pre-Christian festival around the 1st of November. It celebrated the final day of harvest and the crossing of spirits over into the other world. People in Ireland and the UK and northern France would ward off ghosts by lighting sacrificial bonfires and wearing costumes. That's how Halloween got started. Americans spend, I don't know how you transition from the original Halloween to what Americans do with it, but Americans spend more than $2.5 billion a year on Halloween. Skittles, by the way, are the top seller.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's my favorite candy.
Well, you're right in the groove.
Yep, love Skittles. Taste the rainbow.
Those pants are nice, but it looks to me
Thanks,
like you
Dave.
could use a new pair, and I know where you could get some.
Really?
Ansley America.
Where at?
Ansley
In
America
Ansley,
on Main
America.
Street. Livia's Boutique. They've got men's pants.
That's awesome. They've got a lot of other stuff there, too.
Wranglers and more.
Livia's Boutique is excited with all their new fall arrivals that they want to let you know about. In addition to all their fall clothes, they have new Myra bags, colognes, and perfumes, stocking stuffers for the kids, and while you shop, enjoy a sample cup of their new coffees they now carry. They brew a new flavor each day for you to try. If coffee's not your style, they also have flavored tea bags and loose leaf tea as well. Also now they stock greeting cards for every occasion, so check that out. No need to shop out of town this holiday season. Livia's Boutique will help you complete your Christmas list. They are open Tuesday through Friday, 10 to 5. Also open on Saturday from 10 until 4. You'll find them on Main Street, Ansley. And you can order online as well by going to liviasboutique.com.
You know, speaking of veterans, if you haven't been, went there this spring to Arcadia to kind of tour around during the COVID where everybody was locking down. And, actually doing that during the spring was a lot of fun, and it was very revealing about all the really cool things we have here in our own backyard as far as camping and recreation and, communities that step up and do the things like Arcadia has. They got that beautiful, beautiful Veterans Memorial Park right on Main Street.
Mm-hmm.
Great place to live, by the way.
Yes.
And they have a wonderful community, and now they've added to it. And I think it's wonderful what they've added to it, and that would be excellent housing opportunities.
Yeah, they have some duplex units for rent now in the village of Arcadia. Brand new rental duplex units are available in Arcadia at 215 East Bridge Street. Units feature 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1-car garage, and all appliances. Now, they do say that annual income limits will apply, so income is verified. Fair housing regulations apply as well. Rent $725, deposit $725. For more information, you can contact the Village of Arcadia at 308-789-6552. That number again, 308-789-6552.
The Michael Myers mask in the film Halloween was actually a magic shop mask of actor William Shatner as Captain Kirk in Star Trek.
Wow, didn't know that.
Yeah, the film's production designer sprayed it white, cut the eye holes bigger, and the rest is history. That's the Halloween mask the guy wore.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you knew this either. I'm just guessing.
Probably not.
Jack-o'-lanterns used to be carved out of turnips, potatoes, and beets.
Really?
Not pumpkins.
Oh, wow.
In the early years.
Huh.
That's right, Brent. Halloween trivia today here on The Breakfast Show. On a Friday. Halloween's tomorrow on Saturday.
Right. But we're celebrating on The Breakfast Show today.
That is correct.
What is this?
I'm not sure.
Somebody walking through gravel or what?
It's a creepy thing. It says it's a creepy thing.
Oh, it's the creepy thing. Oh, coming out of the swamp.
Yeah.
I bet.
It's the creepy thing, folks.
Yikes.
Watch out.
Oh.
Watch out. It's the creepy thing. Special with KitchenAid brand. Stop into Lyons Appliance in Broken Bow today. Offer going on now through December 31st, 2020. See store for full details and qualified models.
Grocery Cart, open daily 7 a.m. until 10 p.m. with great deals like these. Certified Angus beef sirloin tip steak, $4.28 a pound. Cube steak, $4.38 a pound. Best Buy fresh frozen boneless skinless chicken breast fillets, $1.98 a pound. In the new look produce section, crisp celery is 98 cents, and so are Green Giant baby carrots. Swanson beef or chicken broths are also 98 cents. Shop and save at Grocery Cart, East Highway 2 in Broken Bow.
An odd coincidence that tomorrow, Halloween Day, Saturday, is National Caramel Apple Day.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
Sure it does.
Yeah, caramel apples go with Halloween.
Yep. The best caramel apples are made with Granny Smith with Fuji apples that are tart and extremely crisp, increasing your chances of breaking your teeth.
I'm glad that they just came out with the caramel dip.
Oh, yeah. Just dip it in there?
Yeah. You just buy a deal of that, and then you can slice your apple and then dip your apple in the caramel. Mighty tasty.
Oh, slice it first.
Yeah, that's what I do.
That kind of breaks tradition, Brent. Don't you feel bad about that?
No, I can't. I'm not just a grab an apple and eat it kind of guy.
Well, you got it on a stick.
Well, yeah, right. But I like to slice. I like to slice the apple.
You are
because I don't. I like to get the seeds out of the middle. I don't like to eat around the core. What? Well, I don't.
Tell us about some jobs.
Okay. If you go to sandhillsexpress.com right now, you're going to see some job opportunities listed on the employment page, and here's what they are. The Nebraska Department of Transportation is currently accepting applications for a highway maintenance worker in Broken Bow. For a full job description and to apply, just go to statejobs.nebraska.gov. An online state application must be completed. If you need accommodation or help in the selection process, you can notify Nebraska State personnel by calling 402-471-2075. The state of Nebraska is an equal opportunity veterans preference employer. Also, Ed Lashley with Redfern Electric, based in Callaway, but providing electrical service throughout central Nebraska. They are looking for dependable, reliable job candidates. Whether you're just getting started at the entry level or you're an experienced electrician, they would love to visit with you. Redfern Electric offers health benefits plus vacation and holiday pay, competitive wages, and company pickups. Call Ed at 402-641-2782, or you can call 836-2254. You can also email redfernelectric@yahoo.com for more information on this great opportunity. And again, these listings are posted for you on sandhillsexpress.com. Just go to the Help Wanted page.
Do you think it would be possible for Troxel Insurance for Tim to dress up as a crazed football player?
A crazed football player, probably. Yeah. Put a little of that what do they call that stuff that
shadow
the guys put under their eyes
for reflection?
The black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put some extra on, maybe turn his eyes red and paint in where he's missing a couple of teeth.
Yeah, sure.
And I think he could do that, and then his partner could be a cheerleader.
Well, there
and
you go.
She could be like a cheerleader who can make other people do things they don't want to do.
Oh, wow, okay.
In honor of Halloween.
In honor of Halloween, yes. Is that your lead-in to Troxel Insurance and their live read?
Well, I thought it might work.
Okay. I just wanted to check. We're talking about Tim and Tracy at Troxel Insurance, where they want to make insurance easy for you. And they are all about straight talk and affordable choices. So call them today. They'll visit with you about your insurance needs, find out what kind of needs you have, and then go to work for you and basically shop on your behalf, as they work with several different insurance companies so that they can get you the best coverage but do it at the most affordable price. That's why it's all about straight talk and affordable choices when you deal with Troxel Insurance. Give them a call today at 872-6996. 872-6996 is the number.
Now, it might be a little busy tonight around your house if you have kids trick-or-treating or you're taking the kids out trick-or-treating. You might not have time to fix supper tonight. I believe the Pizza Hut in Broken Bow is ready to help you out.
They are. They do want to remind you that their dining room is still closed to sit-down eating, but if you order something for carry-out, you can come into the store and pick it up. Remember, delivery and carry-out are available. They're open Monday through Sunday, 11 until 10 for carry-out. Delivery runs Monday through Friday, 11 to 2 and 5 to 10. And then they do delivery all day Saturday and Sunday at the Pizza Hut in Broken Bow. And here are the specials that they'll have going on today through the weekend. A large 3-topping and large 1-topping, all for just $21.99. Pizza Hut, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
Thank you. There's a lot of chatter on our website this morning. There are lengthy conversations about different things. And there's also a note here from Danny, good tune. I'm not sure which tune that was. Probably was Metallica.
Yeah. That kind of shook the rafters here a little bit, Metallica, that early in the morning.
Well, it is Halloween Eve.
Okay. Yes, the day before.
The day before. One last thing, even though it's a ways off, it doesn't really mean it's that far off. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know.
Christmas.
Yes.
I mean,
it'll be here before you know it.
Halloween weekend, one-box pheasant hunt, playoff action.
Mm-hmm.
Here comes the turkey, Thanksgiving. Blink, it's Christmas time. Santa Claus will be coming to town.
When are we going to do turkey time? Is that coming up?
Yes, right away, as a matter of fact.
Gracious.
Yeah.
Yes, and if you're looking for some neat, unique gifts to fill your Christmas list with, here's a great place to go, and that is the Country Store. They're going to be opening up here soon. They'll be open November 2nd through December 24th. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. until 6 p.m., and they'll set up again this year at the Arrow Mall. They'll have some special bake days during the weeks that they are open as well. Those will be on Thursday and Friday, except on Thanksgiving week. So plan to stop to find beautiful, one-of-a-kind handcrafted items created and sold by local artists. Things like hot pads, quilts, crocheted towels, doll clothes, all kinds of neat and unique handcrafted items. They do respectfully ask that you wear a mask while shopping at the Country Store this year and use hand sanitizer coming in, and they do encourage you to please practice social distancing while you're shopping as well. So check it out. The Country Store, going to be open November 2nd through December 24th, located at the Arrow Mall in Broken Bow.
Ooh. Oh. That's spooky. Oh!
Yikes.
Oh!
I saw a werewolf with a Chinese menu in his hand, walking through the streets of Soho.
Getting a flu shot now helps protect against the flu and preserves hospital capacity during the pandemic. Take action. Protect yourself, your family, and your community by getting your flu vaccine.
Contact your provider or go to vaccinefinder.org to find flu vaccine near you.
Sponsored by the Nebraska Department of Health and Human Services and aired by the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
On the field or in the field, winning is a mindset, growing and evolving throughout the season. That's why farmers pushing themselves to be the best plant DeKalb brand corn, offering exclusive genetics and whole farm solutions for consistent yield potential season after season.
This year, Halloween and the Huskers home opener line up perfectly, as the Big Red will square off against the Badgers on October 31st.
No, they won't.
But unfortunately for Nebraska, Memorial Stadium, as well as Camp Randall, have been a house of horrors for the Huskers, who are winless against Wisconsin in their last 7 meetings, and use last victory over the...
I just shut it off. I can't believe they haven't updated that.
Yeah, unfortunately, Nebraska will not play Wisconsin this weekend. If you haven't heard yet, Wisconsin has had some difficulty with the COVID-19 virus going through its football program, so therefore Wisconsin will not make the trip to Lincoln, and the Huskers will not be playing on Saturday. There was an attempt this week to get a replacement game, but the Big Ten Conference basically said no. We will not allow you to play a team out of conference. So because of that, it looks like Nebraska will be idle this weekend as far as competition.
I don't know if that's true or not. There's a lot of social media activity going on, and I read just a little while ago that they might be playing Cuba.
Really? Well, I don't know.
It could happen. It was on the internet.
Well, yes. So it must be true.
Yeah, might be a good game. Veterans will not be hosting their annual soup supper this year, so instead they'll be selling raffle tickets for a chance to win $100, $300, or $500 gift card to the Grocery Cart in Broken Bow. Now, the drawing will be on the actual day, November 11th. To purchase, I'm getting it now too. Yeah, to purchase tickets, you can.
It's catchy.
Yes, you can stop by Culligan here in Broken Bow right now and pick up your tickets. 1 for $5, 5 for $20. Then on Veterans Day, stop by at the Vets Building from 8 a.m. until 7 p.m. and purchase tickets with the drawing to be held that night. Now, Brent, it's kind of your turn here to decide how we should give this ticket away. I'm putting you on the spot.
Okay. Just have them call in and...
Which caller would you like to have?
Just take the first one.
First caller?
Yeah, just put them right on the air and...
What are you feeling, generous? First caller?
Yeah, make it easy. It's Friday.
All right, first caller at 872-2801 will win a ticket for a chance to win $100, $300, or $500 gift card to the Grocery Cart. First caller coming in now. So hold on, I'll get that. That's the first caller. Let me get this going here.
Okay.
Ooh.
Sounds like a heartbeat.
Does that bother you, a heartbeat? It kind of creeps me out.
Does it?
Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Yikes.
Snakes go crawling. Shriveled old lady with a tombstone mouth, scaring up trouble at the haunted house. Flying across the moon on a big old stick. Everybody afraid of the wicked old witch. When the sun goes down and the moon get high, you can hear her cackling out in the night. Well, the sinners and gamblers and gunslingers too, everybody scatter when the witch come through. High across the moon on a big old
Sargent and Loup County Taylor, wanting to pass out this information to their fans of the volleyball teams who will be participating in district finals tomorrow. The Broken Bow Activities Department has opened up a pass list for tomorrow's district final between Broken Bow and Oakland Craig, which will be played at Boone Central. Now, in order to get into the game tomorrow, you have to be on this list. So if you're interested in attending, you need to contact the Broken Bow School office at 872-6441. That's 872-6441. Also, Twin Loop will be playing Humphrey St. Francis at Boone Central Schools in Albion tomorrow. And again, all fans will need to be on a fan list for entry into that match as well. So for that, you need to contact the school's offices at Sargent or Taylor by 2:30 today to be added to the list, or sign up on the Sargent or Loup County Schools Facebook page.
All right. Also wanted to remind you one more time before we close here, due to the exposure, a positive test exposure at the Prairie Pioneer Center, they'll be closed until November 9th. They regret there will be no meal deliveries or takeout meals during this time frame, so please plan accordingly, and they'll be back hopefully after the 9th of November. Also, a history note here, 82 years ago tonight.
Okay.
This is a big deal. Radio drama caused panic across America when Orson Welles and the Mercury Theater on the air presented War of the Worlds on CBS Radio. In this scene, the character of radio reporter Carl Phillips described the death ray that comes from the alien ship that lands in Grover's Mill, New Jersey. And people believed it. It actually backfired a little bit because radio was so prominent at that time, and sound effects and so forth were believable. And probably were done live, too, by the way. The sound effects were probably done in a big studio, making them, by hand. Not this recording that I have like this. That's a scream, if you can't tell. It sounds a little bit like birds, but it's ladies screaming.
I see.
I want to thank, before we go, a big thank you goes out to Viero Wireless. We are going to be able to do a ball game tonight from Thedford, second-round playoff game featuring Sandhills Thedford, and we're going to have radio and video stream. And then on Saturday, we're going to be having South Loop on radio and video stream for you to watch and listen to. A big thank you for our partner, Viero Wireless, for making that possible here at KCNI KBBN to bring that to you.
And we might just quickly add a lot of radio coverage, too, coming up tonight and tomorrow. On the radio, on KCNI 1280 AM and 96.3 FM, we'll have Ansley Litchfield against Bruning Davenport Shickley tonight in round 2 of the Class D2 state football playoffs. Kickoff for that game is at 6. And then tomorrow on the radio, we'll have live coverage of Broken Bow and Oakland Craig in the C18 volleyball district final from Boone Central. Match time for that is 2 o'clock, and that'll be on KCNI 1280 AM and 96.3 FM. And then at 5 o'clock from Boone Central, we'll do the Twin Loop and Humphrey St. Francis match for you as well. Match time at 5 o'clock, and you can hear that on KBBN 95.3 FM.
Oh, that's spooky. Just sends shrills up your spine. Oh.
Makes me want to go get the fly swatter.
It's a ghost.
It's a ghost?
It's
okay,
a ghost.
I'll take your word for it.
Orson Welles would not be proud. Talk to you folks on Monday. Have a great day, great weekend, and a safe Halloween. The Wicked Witch leaves us here. John Fogerty again, taking us out of here. Be safe. Enjoy your candy.
Well, way down yonder in the deep blue harbor. Yeah, way back in the swamp where the snakes go crawling. shriveled old